You are watching the Western Athletic Conference on ESPN+. Today's matchup is between the Abilene Christian University Wildcats and the Tarleton State Texans. I'm Ryder Maple. This is my co-host Preston Thompson. Preston, would you like to give us a preview of the Wildcats' home schedule?
Yes, I would. The past few games, the Wildcats have been looking very strong at home. So far, they are undefeated at home. Actually, they've left all their opponents scoreless. They beat Nichols 4-0, Permain Basin 5-0, and Prairie View A&M 6-0. The Wildcats are going to hope to keep that winning streak up today against Tarleton State University.
And let's take a look at some notable players for today's matchup. We have Chase Thorne for the Wildcats. She's the WAC leader in points and points per game and goals per game. She averages a goal per game. She has 5 multi-goal matches. But Preston, who's she going to be going up against today?
Well, she's going to be going up against Michaela Kendall, the goalkeeper for the Texans. Kendall leads the WAC in saves with 77 saves a game. Or 77 saves, excuse me. That's 7 saves a game. She's second in the WAC in save percentage, .811, and has allowed 1 goal in the last 3 matches. It's going to be tough for the Wildcats to score against Kendall.
Yes, it is. It's a great striker against a fantastic goalie, and it's going to mean we're going to see some great saves and some great shots and hopefully a lot of goals for each team.
Yes.
Well, let's go out to the opening kickoff, and we will see you guys back in here at halftime. Let's go to the kick. And here we are. The teams are just having their final team talks here at Elmer Gray Stadium. Preston, it's senior day. What can we expect from today?
It's senior day. You know, it's a beautiful day here in Abilene. 91 degrees. It still feels like August, y'all. You know what I mean? The heat is going to be a factor, but I will say both teams are most likely used to it as we see the Wildcats here taking a team prayer.
Yeah, these are both West Texas teams. They're used to the dry heat and just the high intensity of WAC sports. So we see the Wildcats in team prayer, and we're moments away from the opening kick.
Yes, indeed. It's going to be interesting, just these two teams. Like we said, like the strong goalie versus a strong striker. It's going to be interesting. It's just going to be interesting to see which one comes out on top, see who steps up in this clutch situation, this clutch conference game.
Yes, but let's not forget about the other positions on the field.
Oh, yeah.
In order to get the ball to the striker, you got to go through the midfield, and you got to make a stop with the defense.
That's true.
So this game could come down to the midfield performance of both teams.
Yeah, and communication is key. I wonder which team is going to communicate and talk and play together. Yeah. The team who plays together usually wins, as we both know.
Yeah. Well, ACU, they have a fantastic home record, not giving up a single goal so far.
Indeed.
This is their first WAC game at home.
Oh,
so
yeah. We're
going to see if they can keep up that record. And hopefully.
No, it's definitely the pressure is on when it's a conference game.
Yes, it is.
You know what I mean? It's games. All games are important, but the most important games are those that affect your standings in the playoffs. And so we're going to see how these Wildcats hold up against the Tarleton State Texans.
Yep. And let's take a look at what formation they're running. It looks like the Wildcats are in a 4-3-3, a good formation for midfield control and generating chances on the wings. Tarleton will have to work through the midfield and up the middle of the field to generate attacking chances. But we're about to see.
Here we see Jaslyn Torres. She's a 5'2" senior out of West High School in Houston. And here's the first kick as the Wildcats take control.
Yeah, and we're just moving the ball around. They're filling each other out right now. Nice space in midfield.
Yes.
Looking to just work up the wing and keep the ball possession. That's what the Wildcats are good at. They're working down the wing and keeping possession.
Oh, yeah.
Here
we see a quick strike here on the left side for the Wildcats.
Yeah. And
it's kicked out of bounds. It looks like it's going to be an early corner kick for the Wildcats.
Yeah. Let's see if they can generate a good chance pretty much off the start. Looks like it's a throw, actually. They're going for a long throw here.
Understood. Can't quite see who's taking the throw. Yeah. Ooh, what a kick. And it's out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be a goal kick for Tarleton State.
Yeah, so that's good pressure by the Wildcats to start the game off. And let's see, this is Kendall right here. Let's see if she's got good accuracy with her leg.
Yes. You know, you kind of saw there the Wildcats are sending a message, trying to get it off. Started off strong as Kendall sends it to about midfield.
Header won by the Wildcats, but ball falls to Tarleton. And bouncing around in the midfield a little bit, but Tarleton takes possession. They're looking to just get a solid hold on the possession, but she's under pressure right now and kicked out by the Wildcats for a Tarleton throw.
Yeah, it's interesting to see both these teams have played pretty aggressively in the past with a high number of goals for the Wildcats at home, like we were talking about, and a high number of goals also from Tarleton. So it's going to be interesting seeing two aggressive teams going at it.
And here it looks like bouncing around a little bit, and Wildcats are looking to just clear it out. Tarleton trying to get solid possession here to create some chances, but good pressure by number 4 right there. And now the Wildcats look to have a little break of the
Tarleton kind of takes it back. A little bit of pressure from the Wildcats. I see
a loose ball. Good. That's a good effort right there. And another nice pass. And the Wildcats are doing what they do best, working up the sideline.
Exactly. There's pressure from Emma Nyland. She crosses it to the middle, but it looks like it's in possession of Tarleton State, and they will clear it to about midfield. Guys on that.
Good. That's a good win right there by ACU to just get the ball back, because that could have been a nice breakaway for Tarleton.
Indeed.
Now it looks like we're going to get a Tarleton throw around just a little bit. Oh, free kick for Tarleton, just a little bit inside the half.
Yeah, here's a kind of an opportunity for Tarleton State to send a message to the Wildcats. We saw earlier the Wildcats trying to attack. Here's Tarleton State attacking right back as they get ready for the kick.
And it's into the box, looking to just clear it. Good header.
Ooh,
and
I might have seen a handball
handball.
The Tarleton State. I'm not sure if that was intentional, but
ACU quick on the free kick, just trying to catch Tarleton off guard and get it out of their half so they can relax a little bit and the defense can take a little breather and let the offense do some of the work. But ACU's moving nicely up the field right now. Pass to the wing. They just look to generate the channels.
Exactly, yeah.
Keeping possession.
Showing a little bit of patience here. Taking sort of a 2 steps back, 1 step forward. No. 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Yeah, it's important to use your goalie when trying to get good possession. That's just an errant pass that Tarleton's able to pick up. But both teams are going to be looking to use their goalie to keep possession when they're under pressure. But nice win by Torres right there in midfield.
Indeed.
And looks like that's out of bounds for a Tarleton throw. Around midfield. Tarleton's just going to be looking to get good possession right here.
And it looks like Macy Witter is going to take the throw in. She's a senior from Foothill Ranch, California, playing for Tarleton State as Tarleton State regains possession and passes it back to a defender who launches it forward.
And now they're looking to just work down the wing.
Yes.
And cleared by ACU. Just a throw. You don't want to take a corner right there. You just want to try and get it out of bounds so you can get numbers back.
That clear was by Georgia Winther. She's a 5'8" sophomore out of Plano, Texas. She played at Coram Dio Academy in high school. And as we see, the Wildcats are trying to put pressure on Tarleton State. A little bit of contact there by the Wildcats, but the ref lets them play.
Good win by 27, and the Wildcats have a break. Chase Thorne, she tries to hit an outlet pass, but it's intercepted. And now Tarleton is looking to work down the wing, but ACU is trying to get their numbers back. Good interception right there by the midfielder. And ACU just wants to get the ball out and take some pressure off and generate some more attacking chances.
Exactly.
Working up the side. Good ball control here. Nice little run, and she looks to get it wide.
Ooh, it looks like a break for the Wildcats here.
She's got space to work with. Gets past her defender and backdoor, and that's a good opportunity by ACU.
That's a great effort by Emma Nyland. Yeah, she took kind of the wing there, had one defender to beat, but it looks like Tarleton State was able to clear that. And I'm not sure if it's a corner kick or a throw-in for ACU, but we will see right here. So it looks like it's a throw-in.
Yep, throw-in. And looking to just get possession and create a chance, but Tarleton's able to get that out. And the defense is there to pick it up for ACU.
Yeah, this game is just back and forth, you know. Both teams playing a lot of offense and a lot of defense.
Yep. And that's why it's going to fall to the midfielders. But there's Macy Stevens looking to just get an outlet pass. And ACU doing what they want to do is just work up the channels on the side.
Exactly. Tarleton State seems to have possession. They look to work it up the middle here. They put it to the center, but it's kind of a live ball here. Picked up by Tarleton State as they work down the left sideline.
Good interception.
Challenged
right there.
by ACU there.
And ACU is just going to swing back around, rotate the ball to the other side of the field. Preston, what have you liked from the Wildcats so far?
I just like the aggression, kind of I feel like they're a little bit relentless on defense. They, have had a couple of steals already. They've just been regaining possession pretty well, and they've also been playing patiently like they are right now.
Exactly.
Taking one step forward. No, two steps forward, one step back.
Yes, but yeah, I like what you said about them just being calm with the possession. They're just rotating to their goalie, rotating up the wings. If their attacking chances fall out on the right side, then they just move the ball to the left and they keep moving. As we see Macy Stevens do exactly that.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I think as patiently as ACU is playing, it's gonna be about who's in shape. You know what I mean? Which team is who's most prepared to endure kind of the patience of ACU.
As we see a long ball to the winger on the left-hand side.
There's Nyland again as she goes up the left side.
Gets past her marker, gets a shot off, and that's a great save by Kendall right there. Good rebound control, and that's what you need in a goalie, but now she's going to be looking to counterattack as we take a look at this replay.
That was a great shot attempt by Nyland. She showed great poise, but she just couldn't get it past Kendall. As Tarleton State kicks it away, and they regain possession near midfield. They look to strike against the Wildcats in this next possession.
Good interception right there, but Tarleton gets the ball back. And here's ACU applying pressure, the defense stepping up a bit, and ACU with that little bit of pressure regained possession back.
Yeah, right there, it looks like Tarleton State had several one-touches, so that was a good string of passes, but ACU regains possession.
Yeah.
And they're working to the center of the field.
And taken back by Tarleton. Now they have some space to work with, looking on the wing, but good header right there. And so, Preston, what do you want to see from Tarleton? What do they need to do in order to win this game against
That's a
ACU?
good question. I think they need to keep. The Wildcats are coming up the left
on a
side
break,
as
yeah.
Nyland takes a break. She passes
Good
it up.
pass.
Ooh.
And
get
a
a shot.
And
Oh
that's
my
a goal.
word.
What a goal.
What a goal.
By ACU. Did that go in?
Yeah,
I think
I believe
the ref
so.
calls it a goal. That's a great goal.
Number 27, Georgia Winther. Wow, that was a fantastic left-handed shot. It looked like Emma Nyland had the assist on that. So Wildcats celebrate their first goal.
And let's take a look at this replay. Good pass right there, just into the space. She takes a nice touch. Great shot. I don't think Kendall was ready for that shot. She was not expecting a near post banger, but that's just a great goal by ACU.
That was amazing. That was amazing. Good night. I mean, yeah, Kendall just as great as a goalie as she is, she just couldn't get to that one.
Yeah, that was just a good shot. And correction on that goal, that was scored by Chase Thorne actually. So that's 12 goals in 12 games now. As Tarleton gets a shot off, and lucky by ACU, that went a little bit wide, but ACU's got to keep their composure and not let one goal get them too cocky.
Yes.
But Chase Thorne just showing why she's the leading striker as we see another replay of that Tarleton chance, but good job by the goalie to cover that near post.
Yes, just shows the Chase Thorne, she's stepping up to the big stage here in this conference game in Abilene as ACU looks to attack again.
And that's a little bit of a wild pass, just got through the midfield and down to the Tarleton goalie. And now we're going to see what Kendall can do. She's a great goalie. We're going to see if she can bounce back from just a good goal. There's nothing she really could have done.
Yeah, there's plenty of soccer to be played today. So like I was saying earlier, I mean, it's going to be about who's best fit, who's in shape to endure, those 90 minutes of soccer. And Chase Thorne looks like she's ready to throw it in here to Nyland. ACU takes it about to midfield, looks to get it to the other side.
And now they're just rotating again, going through the center backs, out to the wing backs, and looking to work up the channels on the side, and that's a pass to the midfield, intercepted by Tarleton. One back by ACU, and there's Stevens looking just good communication right there, working out of a tight space.
Communication, yes, like we were talking about earlier today.
So they're still moving up the side, and Tarleton wins possession back, but ACU is always just flocking to that ball.
Oh, yeah. No, the defense of the Wildcats is just phenomenal. I mean, they have yet to allow a goal at home this season. And they're still giving Tarleton kind of a hard time here. You can see, like, Tarleton did get that one shot on goal. It just was right at the goal, but
Yeah.
it just looks like ACU's giving them a lot of pressure and not allowing them to do what they want to do offensively.
Exactly, and that's good coaching right there. Just combating the opponent's game plan. As ACU knows what Tarleton wants to do, and they're going to do the exact opposite, and that's what we've seen so far as we work up this left side again, looking to create space. Nice little overlap there, but nothing there, so just back. And good pass by Stevens to the midfield, and now they're able to just work it back inside. Nice touch, working out of a tight space to the wing, and that's just slightly overhit. But what did you like from ACU right there? That was good.
Yeah,
passing.
just the quick passes there by ACU. Hitting the open man, and yeah, the pass was a little bit long, but that was just good effort. Just continuing to put pressure on Tarleton State. Here is Kendall looks to kick it to midfield.
Yeah, Kendall looking to put it long, hopefully, to a Tarleton player. She goes to about midfield and just bounces through all the way back to the ACU defense, and Tarleton's able to pick that up, looking for an opportunity, but ACU's just right there. They're going to the ball. They're not letting Tarleton get a chance, and that is a wild pass that's out of bounds for what I think is going to be an ACU throw, yeah.
Yeah, just more, just the ACU defense there.
Yeah.
Looking to, put more pressure on Tarleton State. ACU, but here's some pressure from Tarleton.
Yeah, in a tough spot here. Now ACU, they're gonna just pass in triangles. Oh, picked up by Tarleton, and that's just good recovery by ACU right there.
Yes, a little bit of pressure there from Tarleton State as ACU looks to throw it in.
Now, trying to work off this right side and get more to the other side of the field as they do right there. Chase Thorne, unfortunate touch right there, but almost looks to be recovered by ACU. Yeah, good pickup by the center back. And now working up the left to the wing and space for the winger, and she looks to get a cross in, blocked by the defender, but recovered by ACU.
Great effort there by Emma Nyland, and here's
and into the middle and stopped by Tarleton. They're right there and cleared. But that's good pressure by ACU. As another nice touch, and they're still keeping this pressure on.
Yeah.
As they rotate it to the right side.
Yes, exactly.
Now, back to the middle, but a good interception by Tarleton. Now they're just regaining possession and trying to create attack of their own.
Yep. Here's a little push from Tarleton State. As they looks like ACU has. What a move!
Good move, and now it's a one-on-one with the goalie. And there's a shot.
And
that's a great goal by Tarleton right there. The ACU defense just kind of fell apart a little bit. That's not on the goalie, but that's a great shot by Tarleton.
Tarleton State here. It looks like that goal was by Avery Haar. She's a sophomore from Grandview High School, and you see just the composure, and she puts it right in. Oh man, just right to that right side of the goal, as you saw there, Ryder.
Yeah, that's just a good finesse shot right there, right through the two defenders. Not much the goalie could do about it, but we have a tied game, and we're only 15 minutes in. Let's see if ACU can bounce back quickly, or Tarleton can strike again.
Yes, this is just what we expected, back and forth, as ACU looks to push up the midfield here, kind of mid-left.
And now they're working back wide again, up into the middle, and Tarleton just defense there to stop that, but ACU's got to be careful not to give up momentum. They had it for a while, but got to make sure not to let Tarleton get too much pressure going.
Yes, and I think that goal was definitely kind of a little momentum shift there, as Tarleton State looks to attack again offensively, as they look to kick it away to midfield. Man, Ryder, how important do you think that goal just was? Just momentum-wise, and just giving Tarleton the confidence that, hey, even though Abilene Christian is undefeated at home, they are still breakable.
I mean, that is the first goal that ACU has given up at home this whole year. So Tarleton's going to have to feel good about themselves as they win a ball back on the sideline. Oh, nice turn there, and that's
a little bit of contact
that
there.
looks like it's going to be a foul, possibly a card. Looks like a yellow card for the Wildcats.
Number 7.
Not sure who that is quite yet, but that was a great turn by the Tarleton player right there, and kind of, if she didn't commit that foul, she's going to have a breakaway on the sideline. But
yes.
Tarleton's going to have a free kick in a good spot here for a potential shot on target.
And it looks like it's a yellow card for Jillian Beck. Just a good defensive effort, but the ref thought it was a little bit out of line, so he gave her the card there.
Yeah, it's good physical play, but the ref just doesn't want to get that, as we see the ball kicked in on the free kick, high cross, and won by ACU, but back towards the goal, and that looks to be recovered by the goalie.
Yes.
Oh, possible. That's a corner. It was out of bounds, or the goalie stepped out. But that's going to be a Tarleton corner. A little bit of miscommunication by ACU right there.
Yeah, ACU's goalkeeper Savannah Alba stepped out of bounds there, and it looks like it's going to be a corner kick for Tarleton State. Could be another chance for these ladies to attack the Wildcats, and they're taking it from the left corner.
And the cross is whipped in, goalie goes out, and good claim by the goalie right there.
Yes, good claim by Savannah Alba. She looks to kick the ball away.
Yep, now ACU's going to be looking to work wide. You can see the players running wide as Alba passes to the center back, just dribbling into that space, into the midfield, back out wide. They're just looking to work out of this tight space so they don't get too pressured by the Texans. Nice pass, and this is just good ball control by ACU.
Yeah, the Wildcats, several nice clean touches there. It's
good block, but good recovery, and that's just a slightly overhit ball, but you see the winger was getting there.
A great effort by the Wildcats. A lot of nice little one touches there as Kendall looks to kick it away here.
Big kick into the midfield and hits the ground before anyone else. ACU's able to get a head on it and look to go wide to Emma Nyland, but slightly overhit, and Tarleton might just let this go out. Nope, still in, so they have to clear it back up. Nice touch there.
Yeah, just looks like Tarleton State's going to try to make a run here.
Going into the space on the edge of the box, good recovery by the defense right there for ACU. Tarleton could have had a chance there.
Yeah, I mean, ACU, just the consistent pressure from the defense and communication there, as you can see them talking to each other right now. Tarleton State looks to throw it in, keeping that pressure a little.
Edge of the box, won by Macy Stevens right there, and Wildcats couldn't recontrol possession right there, and Tarleton's just switching it wide. Good interception by Nyland, but Tarleton got a foot on it, and now they're creating chances. Good physical play right there by both teams. ACU comes out on top with that.
Yeah, it looks like
the pressure's off a little bit for now till Tarleton can win the ball back, and it's back to the wing. But this is just good back and forth play. And this is exactly what we expected to see from these teams, Preston.
Yeah, that was good defensive pressure by Hannah Martin there from Clovis High School and Fresno City College, and
ACU on the attack here.
To attack here.
Here's Chase Thorne looking for Nyland, and she looks for a shot, but it's blocked and it's cleared by Tarleton. So nice little opportunity there, and it's all the way back to Savannah Alba, the ACU goalie, to look to start an attack from the back.
Yes.
Macy
ACU
Stevens
playing patiently here, kind of resetting as they bring the ball to the right side of the field. Looking to go down the line here.
Yep, and just slightly overhit once again, but chased by the winger, and that's just another good example of pressure as Kendall is looking to start an attack, and that's a dangerous ball right there, but recovered by Tarleton. but ACU's able to win possession in the end.
Yeah. It's been back and forth, definitely. Ryder, what do you think about the importance of possession here in this game?
I mean,
because it's been pretty back and forth so
It
far.
has been back and forth, a lot of one-touch possessions, but there's only one ball on the field at one time, and you needed to score. So the teams are going to be looking to fight for that possession the whole game, obviously. But I think the team that comes out on top is going to be the team that has more possession in this game, as we see a nice passing combination by ACU, but Tarleton defenders able to get in front of it, and possible shove right there. Ref didn't seem to see anything, and that goes out for a Tarleton throw.
Yep. It looks like a Tarleton State player fell over there, but no call from the ref. She may have been looking for a call, but it looks like Tarleton State is just going to throw it in.
Yeah, and we can see, oh, she's getting a sip of water right there.
Yep. Got to hydrate.
It is
man,
hot.
This heat, man. Whew. Good night. Still in the 90s, and
Yeah.
it's October.
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready for this cold front. I
Oh,
don't know
yeah.
about you.
Come on. Come on.
Well, but Tarleton, they can't be worrying about that cold front now. They just got to be worrying about this game.
Indeed.
And that
Whoa.
looks to be a shove in the back by number 15 for the Texans. And ACU has just a nice possession right here.
Bailey Simon looked like she got shoved, but now ACU has possession, and they look to attack the center.
Yep. Slightly inaccurate pass, and Tarleton's able to pick that up. But being physical in the midfield, and that's what you want to see from the midfielders, as Tarleton is working down the left side, and that looks to be an ACU throw. But it's getting a little physical out here, and that's what you are going to see in a 1-1 game.
Yeah, I mean it's a conference game. Stakes are high here. Both these teams want to excel in the playoffs. Tarleton State regains possession, passes it back to their goalie,
And they're just going to be looking to create chances, starting from the back. Look, both teams, whenever they get the ball, they're just looking to create possession. And that's what ACU has right here. Good passing right there, and they got odd number rush on the left side out to the wing. Challenged by Tarleton, but ACU is able to keep it up, and they're looking to get a cross in from this position as number 19 is working down, and that looks to be
good effort there by
it's gonna
Chase
be an
Thorne.
ACU.
It's going to be an ACU throw-in, I
Yeah.
believe. She had that first goal. She was going down the left side.
Yeah.
She's pretty dangerous from the left side. I'm not surprised that Tarleton State is keeping the pressure up on her. If they want to win, they're going to have to stop her today.
Yep.
And she's already scored once.
And throw in got to the box, but cleared by Tarleton. Still pressure and possession won back by the defender, Macy Stevens, but Tarleton's able to recover and work it to the outside. But that looks to be an ACU throw. But good opportunity there for a possible shot, but ACU's going to keep up this pressure. Tarleton's looking to just clear it so they can get a breather.
Yeah, throw in here by ACU. Good pressure by Tarleton State.
Still won by, and see, possession is just trading hands back and forth.
Ooh,
Off the ACU player for a Tarleton throw.
Yep. Tarleton looks to attack here off the left side.
ACU with possession. Going to see if they can swing it to the other side, and that's a good ball towards the center, but Tarleton's there. Poor touch, unfortunately, and the ref calls a foul. So that is a foul on ACU. Going to be a Tarleton State free kick. That was number 27, Georgia Gunther for ACU, just on that little errant challenge, but stops the Texans from a break as we see a free kick.
Yeah, Chase Thorne looks to challenge the sort of free kick right here by the Tarleton State.
Big kick into the box, and ooh, close.
Oh,
that
wow.
was dangerous. As a goalie, those are not fun, but good recovery, good save by Alba.
Yes, no, Alba showed great composure there. It's scary when the ball kind of comes in at an angle that you don't know if it's going to be touched by another player or if it's just going to be, it's going to come in short. But Alba did a great job just collecting that one for the Wildcats.
Yeah, and ACU's they're just doing what they do best and working up the sideline. As we see possession to the Wildcats, nice move right there. And just a good pass. They're trying to work into that space, but that's a physical confrontation right there.
Yeah, I mean, we knew this game was going to be physical, and it has been so far.
Yep. Tarleton with possession, but then it's just booted away to ACU. It's number 6. Stevens right there, looking to work up the left side. They've been productive from the left side, as
Indeed.
we see number 27, Gunther, who's just had that foul cross into the box, and great
goodness
opportunity.
gracious. Oh, what a cross by Winther, as that shot attempt by Jaslyn Torres just went over the crossbar, and ACU looked really smooth in that attack, but that unfortunately they just could not pull off that goal.
Yeah, but they've been getting good opportunities from that left side, and they're going to be keeping pressure up on that side. But that was a good opportunity. It's just hard.
Yeah, it seems like many of the attacks from ACU have come from the left side. It's very interesting.
But we see just ball rolls back all the way to ACU keeper and working up the side again. Pass long ball through the midfield, and that's going to be collected by Tarleton, but ACU challenging. Physical challenge once again, and the ball finds ACU feet, and they're working up the left again into the space, looking for a runner into the box for a potential cross. She gets past the man, but that's a good slide tackle by the Tarleton State defender right there for an ACU corner.
Yep, the ref called it clean there. There may have been some contact, but ACU is going to get a corner kick rather than a car. That was in the box, I believe.
Yeah,
so that was quite the risky slide. But
it was a good tackle. The ball took a rough bounce, and Tarleton was able to capitalize on that with a good tackle.
Yes,
but we're going to
indeed.
see if ACU can create any chances. It looks like they're setting up some sort of set play, but we're just waiting for the ball to be passed in.
Macy Stevens is going to take this corner kick. It looks like she's looking for either Peyton Hill or a couple of other Wildcats to see if they could get this corner kick into the goal.
And the ball's in to the middle and headed off by Tarleton, but collected by ACU. And they're looking to just keep that pressure up past the wing, playing into the space, but good pressure by Tarleton. And now they're looking to do what ACU does, play up the wing.
Yep.
Past the middle now, looking to switch the field.
Great job getting the ball one side to the other here by Tarleton State.
Yep.
Looking to move the ACU defense.
And good tackle right there by number 6, Macy Stevens for the Wildcats.
I mean, even with the ball moving from side to side, the Wildcats are still able to put pressure on Tarleton State. Just shows their condition. They're just so doing a great job on defense.
But now Tarleton is on the attack, and it's a header won by ACU, but looks to be a corner. So now Tarleton gets an opportunity to potentially score.
They do. And I mean, it looks like here we have number 37. And it's just this is an opportunity for Tarleton just to get in and get momentum as scoring a second goal here.
And if you can see on the far side of the box, there's a unmarked player as a Wildcat moves to cover, and the cross is whipped in, and that's a good opportunity by Tarleton right there. ACU got a little lucky.
Indeed, ACU did get lucky. It looked like it was headed by number 9, Caitlin Flanagan. That was just left to the goal of the goal. It looks like ACU is going to take it up the right side slowly.
And but that's just a good chance right there. Moving up the right side, just passing in triangles, good principled soccer right here. Moving up and gets past her man. Ball to Torres. Torres with space to work into, and she looks for a long ball on the left side and recovered by the goalie. That's good, but good pass by Torres.
Yes, just good awareness by Michaela Kendall there. Just getting to the edge of the box and just scooping up that soccer ball before ACU could get a shot off.
As big kick and headed on by Tarleton, but ends up in the hands of Alba. She's looking just to swing it wide again as ACU looks to capitalize on their strengths, and Tarleton looks to keep trying to defend as
Torres
passes on to the wing, kept in, but ball ends up in Tarleton feet and is swung back to Kendall. She's looking deep, played to the midfield. Header won by ACU. They have possession again, but the ball's been bouncing around. It's like a pinball machine out there, Preston.
I know. I mean, it looks like an arcade from the 60s, man.
Yeah.
Good night. But hey, Ryder, how important do you think it is for one of these teams to go into the half up a goal? I think it should be a goal for both teams to be up a score. How important do you think that would be for the teams?
I think that's some clever wording, Preston. But I think if either of these teams can score going into the half, that'll be a big momentum booster and something the coach can talk about.
Yes.
But also on the flip side, that could flip a switch for the team that gets scored upon. They could come out with even more aggression, looking to get an early goal in the second half. But we still have 14 minutes left in this half, and we see Tarleton with a throw around midfield. But yeah, I like what you said about the momentum as we see Tarleton throw back in.
Yes, it's very interesting. Tarleton State looks to get some momentum here as they attack the center, taking a step back right here. They're crossing to the right side.
And now they're looking to move to the midfield, walking into the space and floated over the head. Tarleton has a chance for a cross here, and poor touch, but it's out of bounds. Good pressure by Tarleton.
Yep, just a great effort there by Mila Bettinelli. She's a sophomore from Cardinal Newman High School, and ACU is looking to kick it away here.
Yep, but short passes from the back have been ACU's specialty so far. Tarleton's had some good opportunities with that great goal early on.
Oh, yeah.
But they really haven't had another shot on goal. That header was good, but
yes, it was.
Ball go to Macy Stevens. Looking to work up the side. Just back around, going to where the Tarleton players are not. As we see the center back pass up.
ACU, has gotten, I believe they've gotten a few shots on goal, but Chase Thorne had that one goal that was able to go in.
Yep.
And look.
Yeah, ACU's kept up that pressure with the fantastic goal. As we see another potential opportunity here, they have numbers swinging to the left and covered by Kendall. That's a good stop or just good claim by the keeper.
Yes. Another attack by ACU. I mean, just relentless, both offensively and defensively. I think if I had to assign ACU one word, it would be relentless. They are just constantly attacking and making Tarleton State uncomfortable as they Tarleton State looks to take a free kick right here.
Handball by ACU, but I like the use of the word relentless, but that's down to Steven Salas, the head coach, first-year head coach for ACU, and he's just done a good job implementing a new culture that we didn't see with previous coaches.
Yes, no, I mean,
it's Tarleton free kick towards the box.
There's been a lot of growth
good
and a
claim.
lot of building. Yes, great claim by Alba, ACU's goalie. But yeah, there's been a lot of growth at ACU. Talk about Moody Coliseum being built last year, just many new dorms and all sorts of things built at ACU. Yeah, you talk about building a big program, a women's soccer program here at ACU. Steven Salas has done a fantastic job with these ladies.
Yes, he has, and we've seen that so far with good defense and good offense. But let's not forget Tarleton. They've scored as well.
Yes.
And ACU's just working up that side again. But both these coaches are respectable for their teams as ACU gets a ball over the top, potential breakaway, good touch, and just kind of a inaccurate pass right there, but good chance by ACU. She was just slightly outnumbered.
Yeah, and coached by, it looks like Tarleton State is coached by Pete Quadrado. He's done just a fantastic job with this program, just coaching, and looks like ACU is going to, Tarleton State, is going to throw it in here.
Throws in, gets a foot on, but he's done a good job at just implementing, like we said, for ACU, a culture, but also just good tactical soccer. And ACU wins possession right there. But we can talk about the coaches more at halftime. Let's focus on the play right now as we see ACU just looking to continue once again to work up the side.
Yeah.
But that'll be out of bounds for a Tarleton throw. And nobody near, but player comes and receives, pressured by ACU, and kicked up the side and just claimed by the Wildcats. And now looking for a long ball over the top again. Seems to be their game plan so far. And now pressure, the numbers are getting up the field for ACU, but that looks kept in bounds. Now looking for a cross, trying to beat the man. Left-footed ball into the box, gets past one, a shot is off, but it's blocked by the defender. Back in again, and finally cleared by Tarleton, but once one back again by ACU. And
Looked like a shot attempt by Georgia Wenther on that one.
Yeah.
She was just on the right side of the goal, but challenged by Tarleton State, and it just ricocheted away.
Yep. Now Tarleton's looking to create a chance of their own if they can get consistent possession of the ball, but that's what ACU's been good at so far, is not letting them have the ball for that long. So we see a high ball, good box out by the Wildcat, number 27 there.
Yeah, I think Tarleton
As
State looks to
Tarleton
attack here.
is looking to attack, like Preston said, and good defense right there by ACU just to not let them even get a chance. And working back up the middle of the field, there's space now onto the left side. And good move to get by, but that's physical by the defender. And the ref doesn't call that a foul. That's a good tackle, but ACU is able to get the ball back and back out on the wing with Nyland. She's looking to get a cross in off her left foot and into the box, and that's headed and saved, and it's in.
It's headed in by the Wildcats.
That looks to be it. That's an ACU goal right there. Ref's calling it, and that's a fantastic goal. Not sure who scored that, but let's take a look at this replay as Nyland with a good cross. Good save right there, but unable to get it.
Yeah, I mean, just a fantastic effort by Amelia Leggett from Wiley, Texas. Wow, I mean, you rarely see a header scored here in Abilene, but man, that was just a fantastic effort, and she ended up on the ground. But hey, come on, her team is up 2-1 now as Abilene Christian takes the lead.
And just like we were talking about before, scoring right before the half will give them momentum, but let's not forget about Kendall, the Tarleton State goalie. That was a good effort. Good initial reaction save. But then off of that, the Leggett, she just went and she put it away from the goalie with her head, and that was just a great goal.
Yes. I mean, you know, it was just that relentless effort like we were talking about earlier.
Yep.
ACU comes out 2-1.
You miss the first one, you shoot again, and it goes in. Relentless.
Indeed.
Exactly. And now Tarleton's looking to potentially try and get another goal on the board so they can go in a half at least tied. As interesting play right there, but ACU's able to pick up on it goes out of bounds for a Tarleton throw.
Yeah, nearing the 7-minute mark here, left in this half. I mean, Ryder, how important is it that ACU just totally spiked their momentum with that goal?
If ACU lets in another goal right here, that'll be a momentum killer for them. But their defense has been stopped good so far, as we see a ball going into the edge of the box, but claimed by Alba. But ACU's they're gonna try and score another one here. There's still 7 minutes left in this half.
I mean, they're not gonna take their foot off the gas. I bet you they look to attack here on the left wing just like they usually do.
I wonder if we're gonna see any tactical switches by Tarleton State in the half. But Preston, what do you think they would switch tactically to combat this ACU devastating flank attack?
I mean, I could see them moving more players toward the offensive side of the field. I mean, obviously ACU's defense is relentless, and I mean, just moving more players toward their own goal, although it gives up a little bit of defensive pressure, it may give them the opportunity to pass around and score as ACU looks to challenge here.
Yep, but I like what you said about them potentially putting more players on the offensive side, but then with ACU's good defense, they might just capitalize on that and go and score again.
I mean, defense turns into offense real quick here with the Wildcats.
Yes.
We've seen that multiple times.
But we're just seeing possession being handed back and forth, and ACU's going to do what they've done whenever they get the ball with Alba
Yes.
and just work up the side.
Like we said earlier, possession is very important here. As ACU looks up to attack the right side, challenged by Tarleton State.
Center back claims the ball, and now here's Stevens. She's just playing in that space in front of her, out to the left back, and played on towards toward the outside. Give a chance to the striker to go get it, but cleared away by Tarleton. They don't want to let ACU up that left side anymore. They've done enough damage from there, from the Tarleton point of view.
Indeed. It looks like ACU is going to throw it in here. Number 27, Georgia Gwenther.
And possession won by Tarleton. And ACU's looking to just get that possession back and work up that left, but Tarleton's not letting them. And they're looking to clear up the side, and going to be a Tarleton throw, but ACU's continuing to keep that pressure up on the Texans on that left side. They've identified a weakness, and now they're looking to capitalize on it, Preston.
Exactly, yeah. It's just finding your opponent's weakness. You know, half of winning the game is knowing who you're playing against and what their weaknesses are.
It's like chess.
Exactly. It's like chess.
You know,
knowing your opponent.
If you know your opponent and you know your own strengths,
yes,
you can play to your strengths, and that's exactly what head coach Steven Salas has done for the Wildcats.
It's just interesting seeing which team will play checkers and which team will play chess. You know,
exactly. But we still don't know that for sure, as it's still a close game.
It is.
But we'll know by the end of the game which team plays checkers and which team plays chess, as Tarleton has an attacking opportunity, but ACU is looking to clear it. They have numbers back. Good pass by Tarleton, potential shot, and just no angle for number 8.
Mita Bettinelli, yes. That was a great effort there by Bettinelli, looking to get the angle on the left side, but she couldn't quite get it. And it looks like Alba's going to look to kick it away here for the Wildcats.
But just like we were saying, that's a good opportunity right there. ACU cannot, their defense cannot fall asleep and here's Alba just playing it on the right.
Exactly.
And looks like Tarleton's trying to keep up more pressure as it goes to the right back. Played to the midfielder, but Tarleton's there to kick it out.
You know,
for an ACU throw.
that has been a strategy, you know, put a pressure, almost like Tarleton's offensive players putting pressure on ACU's defensive players.
Yeah.
That's something we've seen from Tarleton State. And I think if they're going to have a chance to win, they're going to have to keep doing that. If not, they're going to have to keep doing it more.
But like we were talking about at the beginning is the physical aspect. And the sun will go down, but it'll stay hot as ACU gets a ball into the box and headed away by the Tarleton player, as we see Tarleton win it again. But there's nobody there for the Texans, and ACU's able to take possession. But like the physicality, they can't keep up that pressure the whole time.
Yes, there's a big physical requires a lot of energy, so we're going to see who can do it long in this heat. As Abilene looks to throw it in here. Looks like ACU is looking to attack on the right side here.
Big throw in towards the corner. Going to try and get a cross off or work to the edge of the box. And good passing. And there's a shot attempt, but it's blocked by the Texans for an ACU corner.
Yeah, I mean, great effort there by Tarleton State. ACU, I mean, they scored off a corner earlier today. And, man, this corner might be dangerous. Can't quite see who's taking that corner, but I would imagine the ACU will be relentless and give second and third efforts to score this goal.
Yep, and we see just some players on the edge of the box looking to get any balls that bounce out, and it's just a tight angle. And ball's in, headed away by Tarleton. ACU's looking to just pass it out, and Tarleton gets it, but takes an unlucky bounce for the Texans, but they are able to clear it out. Macy Stevens puts it back in, and that'll be a goal kick. What are you looking to see from the Texans just as we go towards the end of the half? What are you looking to see from the Texans for the next half?
Well, it's tough going in the half down, but it's also very motivational, you know. For the Abilene Christian Wildcats, they're going to have to try to capitalize on the energy they have from that epic goal they scored earlier.
Yeah.
However, Tarleton State will have to, as they're doing here, they're going to have to attack, continue to
now they're
play.
Working up the side. Good defense right there. 2 Wildcats to 1 Texan. As we see some team, a little high five right there. Good teamwork. But if Tarleton, with just a little bit under a minute plus some extra time by the referee left in the half, if Tarleton can score here, that'll be huge.
Oh, yes.
We see the throw in, looking to just get a cross in to the box, beats her man, and that's in the middle. Good ball, but ACU's able to clear. No, they're not. And the ref calls a foul on the Texans, and ACU got lucky right there. The ball
that
was
is
loose.
crucial. I mean, the ball fell right into the lap of Jada Cameraman, and she was looking to take a shot there if the ref hadn't called that foul on Tarleton State.
Looks like it was offside, so ACU catching a break right there, and the clock says the half is over, but the ref is going to add some extra time as Alba kicks it towards the midfield, possession won by ACU.
Yep.
And little overhit ball, and she can't keep it in, so Tarleton might get another chance here with only a few minutes left. They're hustling to get it in before the ref calls it.
Amen.
We see a throw in, and they want to keep possession. Possession got, and ball into the box and on the back post, but that's a good claim by Alba.
Yep.
And the ref should be looking to blow the whistle sometime soon, and that'll be the half.
Yes, I mean, just a fantastic performance back and forth. Both of these teams doing a great job. ACU attacking the left side, attacking those corner kicks, playing relentlessly.
Yep, but we're going to come back inside after a quick break to recap halftime. Don't go anywhere for this close game between the Abilene Christian Wildcats and the Tarleton State Texans. We'll see you in a few. Welcome back to halftime here at the Abilene Christian Tarleton State soccer game. It's 2-1 to the Wildcats right now, and we're here for a little bit of halftime analysis at Elmer Gray Stadium. Welcome inside to the studio. Preston, what are your thoughts about the first half?
Yeah, I mean, just, my word for the Wildcats was relentless.
Yeah.
They showed just a lot of aggression, and we're playing aggressively on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively.
Yeah.
Attacking that left side, trying to get those shot opportunities. Tarleton State also had a goal. Avery Harr scored the goal for Tarleton State. Just a great effort by her. And it's just also we have ACU's goal scored by Amelia Leggett and ACU goal scored by Chase Thorne. It was her 12th goal on the season.
Yep, so that's 12 goals in 12 games for Chase Thorne, and assisted by Emma Nyland right there. But for Tarleton State, Avery Harr, that was her first goal of the season after scoring 5 last year, so she's been off to a slow start. But you see in the bottom left right there, ACU leads the shots 8-2. What do you think Tarleton has to do to bounce back from a 1-goal deficit?
Yeah, well, I mean, we talked about during the game just the importance of possession. ACU, leads the shot attempts 8-2, and so that just means they probably they have possession of the soccer ball more than Tarleton State. So I think if Tarleton State wants to come back in this game, they're going to have to apply a lot of pressure offensively towards the Wildcats.
Yeah, but ACU's defense is going to be looking to keep up their relentless defense and working up the sides and working through the middle like they've been doing good. But Chase Thorne, she's done good so far.
Yes.
ACU's offense created good opportunities. Defense been solid. What do you think ACU should do to continue to score and continue to put the pressure on?
Yeah, I think, just continue to be relentless, attack the sides. We're going to see who's in best shape, who's going to finish the game. Okay, we're going to have to make those, ACU's going to have to make those passes sharp, not get lazy, not get comfortable in that 2-1 lead. A lot of times teams can get comfortable leading 2-1.
Yeah.
But, it's a dangerous position to be in sometimes in the lead because you get comfortable. And so ACU just has to keep pursuing and keep attacking like they have been doing, like they did in the first half.
Yep, but we're going to find out what's in store for the second half. So we're going to go to break right now. And when you see us again, it'll be for the second half. And we're going to find out if ACU can close it out or Tarleton can bring it back. We'll see you here in a little bit. and welcome back to Elmer Gray Stadium for the second half of this WAC matchup between Abilene Christian and Tarleton. Game's already underway. ACU has the ball and is already under a little bit of pressure by Tarleton. Preston, what are you looking to see from Tarleton now that the ball is actually in play?
Yeah, I mean, just coming off, out of the half, I expect to see Tarleton State doing exactly what they're doing, just putting a lot of pressure on the Wildcats, trying to send a message to them saying that we are not giving up at all. There's still a lot of soccer to be played as Tarleton State takes possession.
Yep, and like we said in the first half, ACU is looking to continue to be relentless, and Tarleton is looking to combat that relentlessness with some relentlessness of their own. And we see that already with pressure by ACU, but Tarleton had an attacking chance at that start, and ACU's in a good spot here.
Yes, we're going to see which team is going to close it out here in the second half as ACU puts it to the center. A lot of sharp passes here by Abilene.
Good hustle right there.
Mm-hmm.
Back out to Tarleton, and just physical play right there. It's going to get cooler as the sun goes down. This is when subs are going to be crucial for the coaches.
Yes, exactly. If you're a sub on the sideline right now, it's time to get locked in. It's not the first half anymore.
Nah, it's second half. You might be going in.
Yes.
But both these teams have good depth, and that's something the coaches are going to be leaning on, especially for this close game. ACU may be up, but Tarleton is not out as it's only a one-goal game.
Ryder, if you are Abilene Christian's coach, what are you telling them at halftime?
At halftime, I'm telling them to keep doing what they've been doing. They've been creating good chances up the sides. Their defense has been stout, and I just would have told them to just keep doing what they're doing, not get tired, not get lackadaisical.
Yes,
but Preston,
exactly.
if you're Tarleton's coach, what do you tell them at the half?
I'm just telling them that this is the type of challenge, the type of opportunity that you train for in the summer. You train for when nobody's watching. Okay, it's these moments where you're down 2-1. It's not going to be easy. You're at your a rival school's home field. It's hot outside in October. The refs are not giving you all the calls that you want. These are things that you trained for. So Tarleton State is going to have to show some bravery and just relentlessness as they finish out the game here against the Wildcats.
Yeah, that's a good word, and I wouldn't be surprised if that was exactly what the Tarleton coach told his players at the half in the locker room. But while you were talking, we saw just some basic ball movement, ACU with the throw in the attacking zone. So they are in the attacking third on the side, which is a spot where they're very prolific, but that's going to be a Tarleton throw right there.
Yep. And, just the Wildcats, coming out of the half, it's so crucial that you come out of the half with momentum because, man, I feel like whoever scores next, whether it's Abilene Christian or Tarleton, will most likely win the game. Whoever can grab that momentum first as ACU attacks here will likely win the game.
Yep, working to the side. That's a good point. We're going to see if ACU can get a shot off, potentially a goal right here. Looking for an open player, and they're just looking to keep possession. They don't want to give it away with a cheap shot. As we see, good. That's a good challenge by the Tarleton defender right there, and Tarleton's able to win possession, but it's taken away by ACU, kept inside the boundaries, and that's an unlucky cross. But good pressure by ACU.
Yeah, as you can see there, number 27, Georgia Winter, looking to get the Wildcats.
And that was the good tackle we were talking about by the Tarleton State defender, just getting her foot on the ball, clean tackle.
Yes, I mean as the game goes on, aggressive plays like that, physical plays. We're gonna find out who wants it more.
Yeah, and ACU gets a little opportunity. On the side, hopefully a better cross this time. Still in bounds and unlucky touch, just hounded by the Tarleton defender right there.
Yeah, just a good effort by Mary Werewolf as the Wildcats tried to get it on the left side there.
Yeah.
But
Tarleton they've been in this area of the field for a few minutes right now, and they're just trying to get it out so they can create some attacking changes of their own with a long ball by ACU towards the edge of the box. Good touch by Tarleton, but the defender comes, clears it up, and that looks like it'll go out for a Tarleton goal kick. Or is that going to be a corner? I'm not sure who it went off of last, but, ACU has a corner right here as we see Macy Stevens run in to deliver the cross.
You know, I just think it's going to be important for Tarleton State to be well positioned here because the Wildcats are looking to attack. They have a couple defenders, on the front side of the goalpost right there. ACU playing up as far as they can, It's basically to the goal here. Here
comes the cross. Won by Tarleton, but back out. And ACU looks to get a foot on it. Back into the box and goes over, but that's offsides, and that'll be a Tarleton kick.
Yep. Great job there. It looks like Kendall is going to kick it away here for Tarleton State.
Big kick to the right wing, but won by ACU. Good header right there. But Tarleton's able to get their foot on it first, and possession just pinballing around, and Macy Stevens with a header. And they're playing keepy-uppy right now as a touch, finally, and ACU's able to swing it out wide.
Indeed. ACU looks to attack here on the right side. Challenged by Tarleton State.
Looking for a quick throw, but it's actually an ACU throw, so
it looks like
good defense
Tarleton
right
State, Macy Witter was looking to get it and throw it in real quick there for Tarleton State, but the ref quickly called it back, and it's ACU ball.
Good touch right there. Possession back, working into that space, looking for holes in the defense. Out wide, looking for a cross, and the cross comes in low on the ground. Nobody's there for either team. And, trying to get a shot off, but that's good physical play. Ball stays in, and Tarleton's able to clear it. But what did you like about that attacking chance right there?
Just a great effort by ACU. A great effort by Jordan Mitchie as she tried to get a shot off there, but Tarleton State was lucky enough to get a defender in front as they attack the left side against ACU now.
Yep.
Back and forth.
Back and forth. That's exactly what we expected to see coming out of the half for these two teams, as Tarleton going past players and potential. That could have been a fake, but maybe she just mishit. But that'll be a Tarleton throw in a dangerous location.
Indeed. Yes, it's impressive to see how well these ladies can run as they just keep pursuing. Still a lot of soccer to play, but there's no time that you can kind of, relax. You just have to continue to pursue, be relentless throughout the game.
Yep, and that's been the word of the game so far for both teams. But it looks like it's going to be an ACU throw now. They were able to get it out of bounds. But if we can continue this relentless play by both, then we'll have a good game for the rest. But we're just kind of stuck on this sideline right now with both teams trading possession back and forth like it's been all game.
Good effort there by Emma Island, but it's going to be Tarleton State's ball.
Nice throw there, low on the ground, and looking like potential. It's going to be maybe a handball right there by ACU, so that'll be a Tarleton free kick.
Yeah.
Unless it went out of bounds. I'm not sure. It's kind of far away. It's a free kick right there. This is practically just a corner for Tarleton.
Yes, they're looking to position their players well here as they look to kick the ball away and tie this game up. This would be a huge momentum shift if Tarleton was able to pull this off here.
Cross goes in, looking for a Tarleton player, and good claim by the goalie right there, Alba. Just confident coming out and getting that ball, and now she played out wide, and they're looking to work up the wing.
Yep, ACU comes along the right side.
Great move right there. Rough tackle, but the ref doesn't see, and the ref calls it. That's going to be a Tarleton kick. So another good defense and good claim by the goalie, but now Tarleton gets another chance.
Yep. We talked about it earlier. Throughout the game, physical plays like this are going to be going on. And you can see there, that's McCarley Holloman making the physical tackle there. The ref called a foul, and so Tarleton will have a free kick here.
And goes straight in, but that's a awkward bounce, and Tarleton might have a chance kick back towards the goalie, but Alba is able to just claim it calmly and look to generate some chances from the back. Just starting slow to Macy Stevens, and she'll work it up the left side, possibly back to the middle like she does there. And Tarleton they're still not applying that much pressure. Yes, they're going to the ball, but
Yes.
do you think they need to keep that pressure up?
I mean, yeah, if I'm ACU, I'm definitely attempting to take my time, because the lack of pressure that they're giving, I mean, you might as well just kind of play into that and say, okay, I'm going to take my time as well.
Exactly.
If I'm Tarleton State, I think I'd give a couple more players up front, perhaps. Although there is still a lot of soccer to be played,
Yes.
so there's no need to panic at all.
And we saw 2 goals in quick succession in the first half. So
Yes.
turning around is good header right there by ACU, just getting up, climbing the ladder to get the ball, and back to the middle, playing in that space. And they're swinging it to the side, and ACU has numbers here. Good win possession back, and she went for a cheeky back heel, but nobody was there. Good touch by Stevens, and just overhit.
Yep, great effort there by Jordan Mitchie. I'm just trying to get a little bit of momentum there for the Wildcats.
Now we have a Tarleton throw back on that sideline that we've grown so accustomed to seeing.
Oh yeah,
But-
both teams love the sideline. It's kind of like a little secret passageway to the goal.
It is more for ACU than for Tarleton, with the score being
Indeed.
2-1.
Indeed.
But Tarleton may be looking to capitalize on that, use their own strategy
Yep.
against them.
Yep.
As we see the ball go to the midfield, that is. Tarleton looking for a deep ball over the top, but the ACU defense, as always, is relentless and is right there.
Right there, indeed. Here's ACU attacking the left side. Gives it up to Jordan Mitchie. She battles.
Good physical play, ball to the edge of the box, looking for a shot, and back out wide for now a cross in. She's moving, looks to get past the marker, and cross in off the left foot, and potential shot. Oh, didn't get enough on it.
The cross from Taylor Den to Jordan Mitchie was connected, but Mitchie just barely couldn't get that shot off, as ACU will throw it in now.
That was good physical defense without causing a foul by the Texans right there. But now ACU has a throw in a good position, but that was just a good attack right there.
Yeah,
good ball
indeed.
movement.
I mean, like we said earlier, ACU is going to be relentless offensively and defensively.
Yep.
They're not stopping. 2-1 is not good enough when there's this much time left in the game.
Yeah, as the ball is cleared by Tarleton, and physical challenge there, but good recovery by ACU to not give them a odd man breakaway. You see just 2 Texans right there hounding the one ACU player, that's Taylor Den right there, but she's able to get it up the field to a nice crossing in the middle, and nobody's there. And that looks to be that's a handball by ACU. Trying to be aggressive on the challenge right there is Den, but good back and forth right there for ACU.
Yeah, just a great aggressive challenge there. But in the rules of soccer, it does say you cannot touch the ball with your hands if you're not a goalie. So it's going to be a free kick, I believe, for Tarleton State.
Yep. I mean, even the goalie can't touch it if they're outside the box. But
Yes, of course.
Yes, but you knew that.
Yes, of course I knew that.
You are
Yes.
a distinguished gentleman and scholar in the ways of soccer, so you knew that. I was just making sure.
Yes, thank you.
Of course, but back to the ACU defense and trying to clear it away, but just the ball's been a pinball the entire night. As we see a nice move up the sideline by ACU, and that's a big ball, big through ball, chased after by, she looks like she trips. Just the turf monster got her right there.
Yeah, that turf monster will get you, especially when it's real grass.
Yeah, and the real turf monster, not the artificial one. But possession won by ACU. They have numbers, they have space. Looking for a shot, good physical, passes off. And that's a 50-50 challenge. Ref doesn't see anything. Good move. looking to get it back out wide, but hounded by the Texans.
Man, it's getting...
And bodies are flying all
Wow.
over the place. And the end of all that, that'll be a Tarleton free kick, but that's just very physical. You can tell these teams are out for blood.
Yes, I mean, Taylor Den's hustle there was just phenomenal. Also phenomenal hustle by Tarleton State. Looks like they're going to get the free kick here. Yeah, plenty of soccer to be played here in Abilene.
You think we can expect to see more physical play right there?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was the ref's just going to make sure that doesn't get out of control as ACU is challenging again and more physical play. No foul called, I don't think. The ball goes out for a Tarleton throw, or he's called it a foul. The ref's called that a foul, which is a fair. It was an aggressive
Yes, I mean,
challenge.
and before this game, ACU had 7 yellow cards. Today, I believe they've had just 1 yellow card. So, you know, definitely accounts to that physical play we've been talking about. Here's Tarleton State taking a free kick on the left side.
Yeah, this is towards halfway, so this will be hard to get accurately in, but even just a ball into the box is dangerous. As the ball goes in towards the back post, Tarleton's there, gets a foot on it, and the goalie Alba is just right there to clean it up. Good principled goalkeeping right there, and now she's looking to create a chance for her team up the field.
And I appreciate just the leadership and the communication by Alba here as she, you know, kind of directs her team on where to stand, where to move. Abilene Christian is definitely kind of taking their time a little bit when they have the ball in the possession of their goalie.
Yes, and she's just directing traffic out there, and that's what a goalie's supposed to do. Is we see a ball swung towards the middle, and a shot by Tarleton, but blocked by that's number 6 Stevens, and good aggressive play. She's just fighting. She won't be deterred to get that ball, but now it's out on the sideline.
Yep. And looks like Tarleton State is going to get a free kick.
Substitutions for Tarleton. Now this is when we're about 3/4 of the way through, and now we're going to see substitutions by Tarleton, looking to just get some fresh legs in there and hopefully try and close this gap. I wouldn't be surprised to see ACU make some subs as soon as we see ACU get out of a nice little tight corner right there.
Yes, just an excellent effort by those Tarleton State players. I believe Janiyah Brown was subbed out, as well as another player. So yeah, just a terrific effort from those ladies as Tarleton State throws it in.
Good header by ACU, but Tarleton's able to get a ball in the box and one, but nobody's there on the receiving end. They're looking to swing it out wide. Ball into the box, cleared by ACU. And now you can see just a little bit that both teams are just a little tired, so those fresh legs are going to make a big difference as ACU regains possession in the midfield.
Yep, looking to attack here on the right side. Here's
Moving up, looking for a free pass right there. Now a cross in off the right foot, and that's just took an awkward bounce, but another good opportunity down the right side, down the flanks for ACU. And as we see some substitutions, that's number 4 coming off to be replaced.
just a terrific effort by Emma Nyland.
And there's number 11 coming off as well.
Number 11, Jordan Mitchie. Great
So-
effort by Jordan Mitchie as well.
Yeah, good job by both those players coming off. But the coaches are both looking to use their depth to their advantage. Those fresh legs in this Texas October heat, and good hustle right there by the Tarleton player, trying to keep it in, but it goes out for an ACU throw, and they're looking to be quick right here, capitalize on those fresh legs and new players in there. Good touch, trying to get it over the top, header 1. Back to ACU. Good physical play right there, good physical. But Tarleton's able to capitalize on it.
Indeed. Looks like Tarleton's going to try to go on the right side here as they kick it out of bounds. Just back and forth.
Yeah.
Well, Ryder, if you're Tarleton State's coach, what are you going to tell them at this point in the game with 25 minutes left?
I think just the subs when he subs in, might just be a formation change, honestly. Like you said, in the first half, more attackers. Because
Yeah.
There is 25 minutes left, but Tarleton does need another goal in order to tie this game up, and they might need more attackers because ACU's defense has been very stout and relentless so far. So I think Tarleton's coach is just going to use those substitutions for a tactical advantage and for a stamina advantage as well.
Yes, I think you never really know how much extra time the referee will give these players. Tarleton's or Abilene kicks it to Kendall, and she looks to direct traffic as well here for Tarleton State. But yeah, it'll be interesting just to see what adjustments he makes, especially that he just put 2 subs in.
Yeah, but let's talk about those goalies for now.
Yeah.
What have you liked from Kendall so far, the leading goalie in the WAC
Yeah,
for Tarleton?
I mean, you can tell that she's very experienced in kind of studying where her opponents put their players, right? She's always in the position. She always knows the angle that they're looking for.
And that's a good point because she is only a sophomore, as Tarleton, with a big throw right there, a good opportunity, but ACU, yeah, she is only a sophomore, and she looks like she's a fifth-year senior with how much experience she has.
Oh, for sure.
But
yeah.
What have you liked about Savannah Alba for the Wildcats so far?
Yeah, just her leadership. I think, she's also a sophomore. She's not from Texas. She's from Long Beach, California. So a little bit drier here, but I just like her leadership in directing traffic and encouraging her teammates vocally, as we can see.
Yeah.
It's very important in a goalie because the goalie, although in the, technically the back of the field, I guess, the last defender, they are the biggest leader, I'd say.
Yeah, and you need a goalie who's vocal and not afraid to say what he or she thinks and tell the defenders what to do.
Yes.
But we've just seen some back and forth midfield play here as ACU gets a throw-in on that sideline they seem to love so much, and headed by Tarleton, but ACU's looking to just find the open player as Tarleton, a little bit aggressive, foul called, and here comes number 6, Stevens, to get a cross in a dangerous location.
Yeah, I mean, Ryder, as the game goes on, these teams are both going to be getting more fatigued, but also more aggressive, right? So I would not be surprised if the referee maybe started to call a little bit more on the conservative side. He may want to call before things get real dirty.
Exactly.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's a good point. The ref doesn't want things to get out of hand as ACU looks to put a ball in the box, but it's overhit, and Kendall's able to claim it. But that's a good point. The their officiating might come into play a big role here with this being a close game. You never want the game to be decided by the refs, but sometimes that might have to happen.
Yes, and obviously, yes, you never want the referee to decide the game, but when it comes down to the safety of the players.
Exactly. It hasn't gotten that physical yet, but we have just seen Chase Thorne come off for the Wildcats, so that's a little surprising. She did score, but she's been a little quiet since her opening goal. So we'll see if taking off the leading scorer for the Wildcats will make a difference as Tarleton looks to mount some pressure, and they get a breakaway here, shot off, but good save by Alba, the goalie. Great catch, but that's a little bit alarming if you're the Wildcats.
Wow, yes, that was just great poise and composure by Alba as she saved that goal, that a shot on goal by Avery Haar.
Yeah.
That's definitely a big momentum shift towards an ACU's favor, in my opinion.
Yeah, if that shot goes in, it's a draw. It's a tie as ACU gets a cross in, but it's cleared. But Avery Haar was the goal scorer for Tarleton, so she has the ability to just curl it in when the goalie doesn't expect it. But that was a great catch, good save by Alba, and now ACU is putting on pressure in the Tarleton side of the field.
And I believe it was last touched by Tarleton State.
So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a corner as we see another ACU substitution. Not sure who's coming off right there, but the ACU subs have done well so far, and Tarleton might have to respond with some more subs of their own.
Yeah, it looks like Tarleton State is lining up basically their whole team inside the goal.
Yeah. Don't
and
want to let in
They have a
anything
couple of
easy.
those players playing man-to-man.
As the ball comes in, ACU tries to get a head on it, but it's just headed backwards.
Looks like it'll be a throw-in for ACU, I
Yep.
believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that was defended by Tarleton, and now we see if ACU can create any chances with Chase Horn being out, substituted out. So let's see, good pressure right there. Looks like it's going to be another ACU throw.
Looks like Georgia Winther is going to throw this ball in for ACU.
Yep.
Should be interesting to see how Tarleton State responds defensively.
Yeah, but here there's equal number of players right there. Oh, slide right there. Ref lets it go on. Now it's 2-on-1. Tries to get the cross off, but it's blocked. It's hard to get by two players, but she does. Ball stayed in bounds. Oh, and the side official is calling and saying it went out of bounds. But good pressure by ACU right there.
Yeah, good pressure by ACU and also good defense by Tarleton State. I wouldn't be surprised if Tarleton State tried to turn a little bit of defense into some offense out of like a steal or, a regained possession.
Yeah, so they could potentially sub out a defender for a striker and do a formation change
Yeah.
to try and get more pressure, because they haven't been able to generate pressure like they did in the first half this whole second half so far.
Yeah, and I bet some of that has to do with fatigue. You're right. You may have to get some new fresh legs in there. And looks like Tarleton State has possession here. They attack the right side.
Yep. But their passing has not been as sharp as ACU's. The Wildcats are looking to move up the side right there. That's a good ball, just playing in a space. If there's open grass, utilize it. And we see an overlap, cross in, goalie comes out. Oh, physical, but good stop by Kendall as the ref comes in.
Yeah, it looked like Kendall collided with her own player there, number 9, Caitlin Flanagan. It was great effort by both those ladies as ACU tried to attack there. As you can see, no foul was called because, well, they were teammates.
Yeah, and that's bravery, as you can see in the side of the frame. She's working out that left shoulder, but that's what you need in a goalie, and that's why she's the best goalie in the WAC. She put her body on the line, made that stop, because if that ball gets by, ACU's got an open goal. But hopefully that shoulder doesn't bother her too much and she remains healthy, but ACU's still putting up that pressure on that side.
Indeed, indeed.
The cross going in, nobody there on the receiving end, but they're still playing hard to keep the ball, and Tarleton's not getting a break here as we see the ball go in, back post.
Man,
Can they keep it in?
look at ACU trying to keep that ball in bounds.
Close.
Relentless effort, just kind of chipping that ball towards the goal, seeing if they could possibly get a chance or get somebody to have a touch and sort of like a Hail Mary.
It's like throwing a fade in football,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
You see a one-on-one matchup and you want to create that space, and that was a close, good opportunity right there as we see Kendall setting up the ball.
Yeah, just great awareness by Kendall, keeping positioning herself to where she makes it difficult for ACU to score.
Yeah, and that's why she's good. Bravery, relentlessness in the goal. That's what you want in a goalie as ACU wins possession back in midfield and looks to swing it wide.
ACU coming up on the right side here, looking to have sharp passes, but it's challenged by Tarleton State's Caitlin Flanagan again, but ACU comes back on the right side.
Well, we see a step over right there, looking to get past and get a shot or a cross, and that was looks to be a shot, but tough angle right there, and Kendall's able to make an easy save.
Yeah, great move there by Taylor Den. You see kind of a shifty step over, like Ryder said. That's just a quick way to try to fake out your defender and get by them to get a shot on the goal.
Yeah, but easy shot, tough angle to score. Just kind of a confident save right there for the goalie, Kendall. But, nice move right there by the Tarleton player. But Macy Stevens there to kick it up the sideline. Pursued by a Wildcat, but it goes out of bounds for a Texan throw.
Yeah, looks like Nicole Fells is going to throw it in for Tarleton State, trying to get some momentum.
So, President, what is Tarleton? We've been saying this the whole time, but what do they need to do now to get another goal?
I mean, like you said, they just need to sub in another striker. It makes sense. I mean, I'm surprised, honestly, that Tarleton State's coach hasn't made more adjustments than we've seen. It seems like with 15 minutes left, it'd be a good time to kind of make a little transition.
Of course, there may be extra time.
It's true.
But what you don't want to do is, wait too long and then go into a panic.
Exactly, and I think on that shot of the sidelines, we could see some subs getting ready for Tarleton, so we may see a formation change sometime soon, but Tarleton has pressure right now, and they're going to be looking to score. Change and throw in so we can get a bigger throw for Tarleton, and ACU is going to want to clear this out. Big throw in, but right to the Wildcat, and looking to just get it to the striker, get it up the field, playing on that space. Good touch right there. And she's working down the side. 2 defenders, good move. Waiting for support, pass to the backside, just too far, and claimed by Kendall. But good counterplay by ACU right there. They turned in a Texan throw into a Wildcat attack.
I know. Defense and the offense right there by the Wildcats.
Exactly. That's exactly what you want to see as the ball is just booted out. And we may see some subs soon for the Texans, but that's going to be a Texan throw right there.
I think perhaps that's what Tarleton State's coach wants from the Texans to do. That he wants them to turn defense into offense, just like the Wildcats just did.
Exactly. It looks like ACU has shifted up into another gear, and just they're applying more consistent pressure. Tarleton's still getting some opportunities, but ACU is just having better chances. As we see ball go out, and Tarleton just working their way down the field.
Yep. Here's Tarleton State. Good move there.
Good challenge by number 19 for the Wildcats. That's Chase Thorne back in. So she was subbed in at some point. We just missed it. But see if she can continue to contribute. Maybe get another goal. I know. What would another goal for the Wildcats do at this stage in the game?
I think that would seal the deal. I mean, it's hard to come back from a 3-1 deficit with only 13 minutes left here.
Yep.
But looks like Tarleton State's going to have a chance to tie it up here.
Yeah, with a corner. And corners can be dangerous, even if you don't have momentum. One weird bounce and the ball's in the back of the net. So seeing if they can get a head on it. Cleared by the Wildcats. But Tarleton's able to retain possession and whipped into the back post, but Macy Stevens is right there to clear it. But Tarleton, while they have this consistent possession, they're just putting the balls in. Oh, physical play.
Goodness.
And looks like we may have some injuries here. Yeah, the ref signaling for an injury timeout. That's the goalie, Alba, and not sure who that is on the ground for the Texans.
Oh no, that does not look good. It looks like Alba may be okay, but I'm not sure who that is for Tarleton State.
Yeah, that looked pretty physical.
I'm not sure if she saw Alba coming out of the goal. They may have collided heads there.
So
hopefully she's okay.
Looks like we get another shot. That's 15 for the Texans. That's just a body on a body right there. And
looks like it was Jada Kimmerman. Hopefully she's okay.
But yeah, it looks like Alba is up and good. Maybe just a sore rib, and there is Jada getting up. She's walking off on her own strength, so that's good to see. But that's a physical play. That's what we expected.
Physical play. Yeah, I mean, when you're down 2-1, you're trying your best to head that ball in like she was, but
putting her body on the line.
Yeah.
But that's another good example of bravery in a goalie by Alba.
Yes.
She may have gotten a little bumped and bruised, but both players are okay. And from her perspective, she did her job. The ball's not
Yes.
in the back of the net.
ACU groups together to regroup and talk about the next 11 or more minutes. We'll see how much time the referee gives.
But we see a shot of Jada just right there. She looks to be okay, in some discomfort, but yeah, she's talking up on the sidelines with her teammates, so she's okay.
Yes, it's good to see
which
her
is
okay.
good to see. But yeah, so now here's Alba just playing from the back.
Here's ACU coming on the right side. I would not be surprised to see the Wildcats take their time in the next 10 or so minutes. You know, I'm not sure if they're. I believe they will be looking to attack offensively,
Yes,
but
of
not
course.
with the numbers that they would if they were down.
Yeah, they're still going to try and put the ball in the back of the net to put the game to bed, but their defense has been good so far, and but you never know. The
Oh, you
Texans
never
could
know.
score,
You never know.
and that's what they're going to be looking to do: create some imbalance and just try and get a chance, get an opportunity.
Yeah, it looks like the Texans are playing patiently here as they pass around, look to get some touches.
Good challenge right there for ACU. And that'll be a Texan throw around midfield. Big throw down the sideline, but headed on by ACU. We're going to see a lot of physical play
Yeah.
now.
Yes, we are. It's gonna be up to the referee to keep everyone safe. You know, I mean, just like the collision we just saw, that's gonna happen when both teams are trying their best to
Score in the late minutes of the game.
Yeah. But here we see, yeah, so the Texans are just looking to swing it around, just try and find that open space in the ACU defense. And this is crucial that ACU doesn't get tired and lazy in the back line.
Yes, they cannot get comfortable. As you can see, Tarleton State has had possession for these last few minutes. It looks like it's been on their half of the field.
But ACU is able to send it back to Alba, and she's just overhit to the side, and that'll give Tarleton a good opportunity.
Just like that, I mean, you know, it's not detrimental, but those little mistakes can lead to bigger things for Tarleton State.
Yep, as we see just a kind of back pass right there. But ACU is just trying to get it out of here, take some pressure off. But looks like the ref calls a foul, and that'll be an ACU free kick just around midfield, just slightly, a little bit on their half. But Macy Stevens has a leg, and she'll be looking to put it in a spot where ACU can get possession and generate some attacking chances.
Indeed.
Or not. She's looking to just play it short. Like you said, patience.
Patience.
Trying to
Yes.
Trying to keep up the pressure, but run out the clock at the same time.
Yeah, it's
So
a
we see a-
good balance here for ACU. And Peyton comes out and
It's a good job by Kendall right there on the stop. Just coming out, challenging, being aggressive. And ACU's looking to just keep those balls in, working down the left side. Step over right there, good move, trying to create space. And she just runs right at the player, but keeps possession and freed up on the left side of the goal and looking to cross it in, but it appears to have just gone out of bounds. One too many touches right there, Preston.
That was so close to being a heck of a cross, but it looks like that ball went out of bounds just before she could cross it.
Yeah, but now we see Kendall. She's just this is when you need a goalie who can kick it far, and she can, because they don't want to waste that much time working it up the field. They need to have a sense of urgency now if they haven't before, and that's a big kick towards the midfield, and Tarleton's able to get a foot on it and get possession now. See if they can hold on to it up the left side.
About 8 minutes left in the game as Tarleton State pushes it up on the left side.
Cutting back towards the middle, flipping it to the right, and seeing if they can get a cross in, try and get players in the box to get a head or a foot or a shoulder on it, and ball's in, and they went for the header, but it was missed and overhit, and ACU is able to
Yeah, Ryder, in a
Push it up.
situation like that, it's just so important that you, although you're tired, although you've been playing a long game, that you position yourself well to receive a cross like that.
Exactly. You want to just try and box out. As we see ACU with the cross in, and good catch by Kendall. But like I was saying, you just want to use your body. You can be physical in the box and box them out and create space for yourself. But that was a good kick by Kendall up to the side, and looks like it'll be a Tarleton kick. With just under 7 minutes left in the game, Tarleton they need to pick up the
They
pace
need to
here.
make some adjustments. Hopefully they can get an attack here, as they look like they're going to put it towards the center.
Yeah, they're at the point where they're just hitting long balls, hoping for a lucky bounce, and it'll end in the back of the net. As we see a big kick straight to the goalie.
wow.
Good punch by Alba, and looks to try and hit it back in, but just kind of overhit.
Yeah, that was
Aggressive.
just an awesome punch by Alba. Just
Yeah,
staying aggressive. Although she collided earlier, she was fearless and she came out with both fists in the air.
Yep.
And she got that ball away from ACU's goal.
it's exactly what you need to do as the goalie. And now we see ACU trying to create counterplay, trying to just put this game to sleep with a final third goal. Good move right there, getting past the defenders, but kicked out to midfield. ACU keeps possession, but slightly a missed opportunity right there. They had the numbers.
Indeed. Here's ACU just looking to play it slow but fast,
Yeah.
as they just kick it to Kendall right there.
Yeah, they're just trying to waste time a little bit here. The ref will probably give some extra time after that injury and the substitutions. But they're working. Tarleton's, they're just going to keep fighting. And that's a physical challenge by Macy Stevens, but she got the ball. It appears, and actually it looks like that's going to be a Tarleton free kick, but
Yes.
or throw.
Looks like
Throw.
Riley Lowe will take the throw in for Tarleton State.
Good throw right there. And cross in.
Like I said, positioning is crucial here for Tarleton State as they look just to find a gap in ACU's defense. You know, ACU's defense has been relentless, and they just make Tarleton State uncomfortable.
Yeah,
And
but-
they're just not letting them have any touches. It seems within like 30 yards of the goal.
Yeah, look at the numbers ACU has back when they don't have the ball, and then once they get possession, they're hustling up the field, creating counter
Indeed.
chances.
About 4 minutes left here in the game. Tarleton State's going to have a few more opportunities to see if they can tie it up.
Yeah, it looks like ACU had some more subs ready right there to just kind of put in some more fresh legs to try and just keep up the defense. As we see a cross in for Tarleton, but it goes out of bounds for a goal kick.
Yeah, it's going to be important for Tarleton State here to not necessarily panic, but pick up the pace. There's definitely a fine line between the two.
Yeah.
As you can see, ACU will be taking their time
Yeah.
because they can. They're up 2-1, you know. Only a few minutes left in the game. But Tarleton State, they just got to keep going.
Yeah, it's one chance, one opportunity can change the game, but ACU's done a great job so far at stopping them from even getting a shot on goal, and they just need to close it out with good, consistent play for these last few minutes in the game. As Alba goes to kick off, just into the midfield, away from the goal. Won by ACU, which they've been doing consistently all game. Good pass right there to Thorne. She tries to get a touch, but Kendall is out to claim it as we see a Tarleton player just take a stumble. Turf Monster strikes again.
Turf Monster is going to strike several times in the next few minutes, I'll bet.
I would take the over on that, but Tarleton is looking to swing it wide, and ACU intercepts it, but it goes out for a throw.
You know, Ryder, what do you think this game means for both of these teams as they continue conference play?
Well, if ACU can finish it out here and take the win, that'll bring them to 2-1 in the WAC.
Oh, wow.
Which is already 2 more wins than they had in conference play all of last year.
Wow.
And that's down to the coaching and just the players and the recruits and just the coaching staff and the culture, like we were talking about earlier, built by Stephen Salas. And if they can finish this out and go 2-1 in conference, that'll be a great job by them for a nice home victory.
Yeah, just an impressive performance by both teams. But yeah, credit to Stephen Salas for building up this peer program at ACU.
Yep.
It's, you know, it means a lot to make a mark in your conference, to let these other teams know that you are not a nobody anymore. As we see a foul here in the box.
Yep.
By ACU.
We can't get too ahead of ourselves, as one mistake can turn it around. It looks like just outside of the box, and Tarleton's going to have a great free kick opportunity right here.
Yeah, it looks like the foul may have been on Peyton Hill. That's going to give Tarleton State a free kick right outside the box.
Yeah, so potential shot here, maybe across, but four-woman wall set up there by the goalie Alba, and looks like this is a great opportunity to tie the game up as we see the run up, and it's a shot just over hit, and that goes over the heads of all the players, and that's an unfortunate missed opportunity right there.
Yeah, that kind of hurts a little bit for Tarleton State. They were hoping to get a little bit of momentum there, but ACU regains possession, and now it's a slow game once again. Alba takes her time with this here goal kick. There's 42 seconds in regulation, and we're just going to see what happens in the next few minutes.
Yeah, keep in mind the ref will add a little bit of time back because of the earlier collision and just the substitutions, but ACU, all they have to do now is we see some good footwork by Macy Stevens, is just get the ball out of their half and just let the clock run down.
Indeed. We'll see how long the ref lets this game go on. There's another
ACU throw right there.
No, it looks like oh yes, you're right, ACU throw.
Yeah, but now ACU is just looking to keep the pressure up, keep the ball in the half of the Texans, just waiting for that final whistle after a really good, complete team performance by the Wildcats.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be an ACU throw-in once again. And they're going to just try to keep the ball on their side of the field. You know, they don't want to risk.
They don't want to risk anything.
They don't want to risk anything right now. It's just not worth it.
Yeah, but what has been the highlight for ACU?
Man, just the relentless defense, in my opinion, because when they scored, I believe they did score on a corner kick. The first time they scored, they turned offense into defense.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, and so I just think that's so crucial in this game. Just their speed is impressive. Their relentlessness as well as their speed, just to go up the sideline and to make an attack is just impressive.
Yep, and they did a great job as the game ends and the ref blows the whistle. And final thoughts on the game for both teams. What did you like? What did you not like?
Man, just a great performance by both these teams. You know, Abilene Christian came out on top today, but a very balanced performance here just by both teams. A great matchup here in Abilene. ACU played great defensively and offensively. Tarleton State gave a great effort, and ACU comes out on top today, but there's still a lot of play to be played in the WAC conference as both teams shake hands and congratulate one another.
And that'll bring the Wildcats to 2-1 in the WAC and put the Texans, Tarleton State Texans, to I believe 0-2 or 1-2 in the WAC. So good game, good matchup today at Elmer Gray Stadium, and I think that'll be it from us here. So thank you very much for watching this WAC production on ESPN Plus. I've been Ryder Maple. This has been Preston Thompson, Thank you for joining us, and have a great rest of your night.